E stands for equity. It's important to learn the difference between that and equality. There's two different things there. So those are the biggest takeaways from our award-winning chapters, and we do want to thank all of the folks for joining us. We now have time for questions, and there's one in the queue. Have you experienced pushback from people who felt villainized or diminished or dismissed these efforts as woke, and how did you address them? I'm going to open it up to any of our panelists. I know thus far the Southeast Wisconsin chapter, we have not, but I wouldn't be surprised if elsewhere in the country we may have had that.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute and I clicked on the wrong button. I do think we got some feedback with the Midwest District Conference that somebody thought it was overdone. That is one person's point of view. I'll also pivot a little bit to say I attended a DEI event in June hosted by a business magazine here. And at one of our local healthcare systems, they put their leadership. I'd have to go back and find out if it's just the leadership or who's required to take the DEI training. And the speaker was a woman of color, and she said there was some pushback, and their organization's response to that pushback was, "Thank you for your service to our healthcare system. You are free to work somewhere else." And so they just made that commitment. Like, if you want to work here, this training is required. And they had the backbone to back it up. And I think what they discovered is there was less pushback than they anticipated, or that people respected that, right? They either got on board or they chose to go somewhere else that aligned with their values. So that would be my response.